So some days when we're feeling really rough about our playing, we're feeling really down on ourselves, it can be helpful to remember why we fell in love with our chosen instrument. So was it a recording that we saw? Did we sit down at the family piano as kids and discover that we could make sounds just by pressing the pedals down? Did we love singing using our voices and just were not happy unless we were singing? So why did you fall in love with your instrument? When I think of myself and the double bass, I started playing the double bass quite late. I already had a degree in singing and I decided that I wanted to learn the double bass, and immediately I fell in love with the double bass more than any other instrument I think I've played, more than my voice possibly. I loved playing the double bass. I loved playing the double bass even when I sounded terrible, when I couldn't press the strings down, when I could only play for 5 minutes before feeling kind of sore and tired. And as I got towards the intermediate stages on the instrument, everything became more difficult because my standards got higher. So I wasn't content with just being able to hold the string down and play a note. I wanted to sound good. I wanted to sound as good on the double bass as I did with my voice. And so when things got difficult, I find myself thinking back to those first days. Why did I love the double bass? I loved the double bass because when I play the double bass with a bow, it feels like a second voice. It feels like singing. It feels the same as singing. And so for me, I feel like I have two voices. I have my own voice and then I have this second voice. And I sing and play the double bass. I love using these two voices together. And it's not easy. Most days it's very difficult and I'm still working toward my goals on the instrument. I'm working toward my goals as a singer. But just remembering that feeling of having these two voices and being able to harmonize with myself was kind of amazing. So I bring myself back to that. I also think about how much I love playing groove and time and being the bottom end of a song and holding everything together and making everything swing, because I spent a lot of years dancing. I spent 21 years of my life with dancing as my main hobby. And so the double bass, it feels like dancing. It feels like I'm dancing with the instrument and then I can sing with my voice. And for me, that is just so much joy. So if you're feeling a bit down on your instrument, think about, why did you love it? Why did you fall in love with that instrument in the first place? Maybe you can revisit some of those old recordings that really hooked you into the instrument. Revisit the old, your favorite artists, or find new inspiration. Find something fresh that can make you fall in love with your instrument all over again. Hi, I'm Erica. I am a musician and music teacher, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more practice tips, motivation and inspiration. And also share this video with any friends who are also practicing music. And finally, if you like, you can stick around for a short meditation at the end of this video to prepare you for a great day's practice. So happy practicing, and I'll see you next time. Bye. So let's just take a few moments now to prepare the body and the mind for practice. Make your space comfortable. Take out your instrument and any books or music you need for your practice. And then when you're ready, come into a place of stillness, either sitting or standing, maybe with your instrument. Soft focus in the eyes, and then taking a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Then another inhale, and with the exhale, closing your eyes. We're going to scan through the body from top to bottom, just watching as any tension in the body releases, melts away. Starting at the top of the body, the head, the forehead, the point between the eyebrows, the cheekbones, the lips, tongue, the neck, all the tension releasing, melting away. The shoulders, the upper back, and the chest. The upper half of each arm, the lower half of each arm, the wrists, every muscle in the hands, and in each finger, down each joint all the way to the fingertips, relaxing, releasing the diaphragm, the lower back, the area of the pelvis, the upper half of each leg, the knees, and the lower half of each leg, every muscle releasing, relaxing. The ankles, the feet, and finally the toes, every muscle in the body, released, relaxed, at ease. And then just sitting for a moment, taking another few breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then when you're ready, blinking the eyes open, ready for practice.